doctor who is already awaiting trial on sex charges has been arrested again. This time, Dr. Kevin George is accused of helping his wife to fill phony prescriptions for dozens of different drugs. Jennifer Lukey joins us in the newsroom now. And Jen, is Dr. George still practicing?
He is, Liz. Dr. George is a psychiatrist at Physco-Pharmacology of Albany, which is on Computer Drive in COLONIE A. He is still seeing patients. In fact, his waiting room was packed today, despite the fact that he is on probation with the state health department, is awaiting trial on charges he forcibly touched his employees, and was just picked up on Monday for covering for his wife, who is alleged to have forged prescriptions from his office.
An attendant pharmacist at ShopRite Pharmacy who knew Jennifer George saw the script she was trying to fill and the fake ID she was allegedly using to do it, and called Dr. Kevin George to confirm that his physician's assistant had in fact wrote it.
He verified the veracity of the script when in fact that was a stolen and forged prescription. We were able to positively identify Jennifer George as well as Kevin George, who was actually even in the store when he made the phone call to verify that the prescription was valid.
A few days later, Jennifer, who is also the office manager at Dr. George's practice, was pulled over during a traffic stop, and police found more forged scripts and pills in the car. After that, it appears she got some volunteers to help out.
They were using scripts provided by Jennifer George that were forged, going to at least 3 pharmacies that we know of.
Jennifer, Dr. George, and one of the men they were working with were all picked up on Monday by police and charged. Today, though, it appears Dr. George is back on the job.
My name's Jen Lukey. I'm with Channel 6. Is Dr. George available?
No, he isn't. He's with patients only. Please leave.
He didn't want to talk to us about these charges or the other criminal charges he's facing for allegedly forcibly touching 2 of his employees. CBS 6 has also learned that before either incident, Dr. George was placed on a 3-year probation by the state health department for substandard care, incompetence, and negligence. He settled after investigators found he prescribed inappropriate and excessive amounts of medication, didn't monitor those medications after writing the scripts, and failed to keep proper records.
He's a respected member of the medical community, at least he was. However, in this case, this is now the second time that we've had the unfortunate opportunity to arrest him for criminal charges. One is still pending; those are misdemeanors. This one's a felony, so it's a little more serious. So hopefully, at the end of the day, that justice will be served in this case, and if he's no longer fit to be practicing, that hopefully that is addressed as well.
Now, to address that, the state health department says as a condition of his probation, Dr. George has already been supervised by another physician while practicing for the past 2 years. That's why he's been allowed to remain open and seeing patients. But if he's convicted of a crime, and convicted is the key word here, Liz, that probation will likely be re-examined and he'll likely lose his license.
So it sounds as if until then he can remain open and see patients despite all these allegations?
He can, Liz, so long as he makes all of his court appearances, one of which is scheduled for about a half an hour from now, actually. His wife, Jennifer, as I mentioned, is the office manager there, too. Her future at the practice is unclear, although he owns it. She was not there today when we stopped by, and obviously she's facing more charges than he is in all of this.
All right, and I know you'll stay on top of this one for us. Thank you, Jennifer.